Yeah! This video is sponsored by SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe is a reliable home security system. You can order it online, you can order it over the phone and have it delivered to your house. The big benefit of a SimpliSafe system is it's DIY friendly. You can install it and set it up yourself. So this is the home base that communicates with all these different sensors. This one here is a motion sensor that goes in a corner of a room. I'm going to show you a couple sensors that would be perfect to use in this basement. We've got 3 windows. The bedrooms are on the 2nd floor. You could easily break this window in and nobody's gonna know. Come in through the basement and go upstairs. There's 3 options. You can have a glass break sensor set up. This is a big basement. You might want one in each corner. Another option is a motion sensor. You can set this up down here too to cover the entire basement. And then you have your entry sensors. These little entry sensors you can put on all the windows. Now, another reason this is the perfect house to showcase the features of SimpliSafe is because this basement just flooded from a freeze. They have freeze monitors, little freeze sensors. This is a freeze sensor. Where would you put this thing? Well, come on over here, I'll show you. You can see it's very common for basements to have drop ceilings. You look over in this corner and you will see water pipes. So you take your little freeze sensor and you can stick it right on the side here. So you can set it right on top of this wall right there. And that's going to send you a notification if the temperature in here gets close to freezing. So another cool feature that's good for basements is this water sensor. You can see those little contacts on the bottom there. You just set this in your basement, or if you don't have a basement, somewhere where you might think you would get a water leak. Maybe near your water heater, near your washing machine. Usually, you're not going to have a leak from just a random pipe. It's going to be in your utility room, probably around your water heater, maybe in a bathroom in the basement that you don't go very often. That's what today's project is, starting tiling that bathroom that had carpet in it.
Please exit now.
And there's your alarm. I have that set on the lowest setting. It was driving my dog crazy.
Alarm off.
You got your key fob where you can arm and disarm it. You got the keypad. This is like your main control panel here. This is a panic alarm here. They all have these red buttons at the top. Even the keypad has a red button at the top. And it came with a little panic button. But if you didn't have your panic button on you and you only had your keys, yeah. And then keep in mind this is on its lowest setting. And then to say this is on your wall, you can just go up to it and hit it. Make the alarm go off. And either enter your PIN on the keypad or you just hit the off button.
Alarm off.
If you are in the market for a home security system, I definitely think you should check out SimpliSafe. I'm going to sign up for the monitoring, the 24/7 monitoring. Use my URL. It'll be in the description. It'll be the first pinned comment. It'll be across the screen. Can't miss it. Back to the bathroom that flooded. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we start the project of tiling half this basement. Starts in this bathroom. First thing we have to do is change out this shutoff valve. It's got a slow drip.
Drip, drip, drip.
Every second and a half. It's very common. Whenever you're doing a remodel job, always plan that your shutoffs will not shut the water off. If they do, then it's your lucky day. But if they don't, you're prepared and it's not a bummer. Now you can see there's water here. It's not that big of a deal since I'm going to wipe this all down with a wet sponge anyways. So I have the water off to the house. There's no pressure in the line, but there's still water all the way upstairs. I've started with opening the faucets and the hose bibs, trying to drain the water out to release the pressure. But what I'm going to do is hook this supply line up and put this end right down the poop chute. That means that I can just turn this on full blast and drain all the water out, not have to worry about a bucket or a cup or anything like that. I'm just going to hold this over the hole. Hopefully you can see that. The water is off to the house. This is just the weight of the water that's in the pipes. Probably shouldn't take too long to drain this since I opened up some other faucets. This is just going to eliminate the amount of water that runs into this basement when I pull this off. Now before I put this on, I want to show you that this is a quarter turn ball valve. You see that shiny ball in there? That's the difference between the shutoff I'm putting in and the shutoff that's in there. I am going to use some of the hardware that's on there. The nut should thread right onto here, and there should be a copper ring, compression ring already on there, and that will seat tight up against that shiny edge right there. It's okay if a little bit of water runs out. It's unavoidable. You see it has the same seating surface, except this one, shoot, I'll just take this apart for you and show you why this one wears out and why yours are going to wear out. See this rubber gasket right there? This thing always wears off. You can see how black my finger's getting, and you can see that worn out edge right there. Hopefully you can see that on camera. That's why these always fail. Always. It's not an if, it's a when. And it's always when you need them to shut off. This one here is going to go right on. If you can see, I already tried showing it before. It's just a quarter turn ball valve. This should last a lot longer. So as in the last videos on the flood, removing the carpet pad and glue, there's lots of glue that is holding down the carpet pad and holding down the tack strips. Using just a floor scraper, comes up pretty easy. Go gentle around the edges, as there might be a nail left over from the tack strip, and that'll chip your blade like that. So something we haven't discussed yet about tiling a new slab-on grade basement floor is these control joints. So this one here is actually not that bad. Actually, it's pretty darn good. Well, I don't feel like grinding concrete right now. So what I'm going to do is pre-cut my membrane so that this is ready to go after I grind out the high spots on this control joint. Right now, I'm going to grind and chisel out the high points at this control joint. I'm just going to use a straight edge and a marker to find the high points, and it's not that much. Right here, it is perfectly level. It's got a teeny little bit right here. Just going to work my way across, and
we'll get to grinding.
Okay, I'm gonna fire up the grinder. There's a lot of ways to do this, a lot of different tools. There's big ass grinders with different blades on it. This here, we're keeping simple. I'm gonna try to keep the dust down. I got all the windows closed. I got all the fans turned off that I had, creating a negative pressure in the basement. I don't want anything getting sucked out and in. The only thing I do have is the fart fan. That is drawing air out of here, pushing it outside. I'm gonna use the shop vac up close. No eye protection. The only eye protection are these.
Safety squints. Engage safety squints.
As you can see right here, I had to take out a little bit more than just the edge of the control joint. Right here, I had to pull it out a little bit, but overall, the high traffic areas are going to be... You like that? I gotta go. I gotta go to another job. I'll be back later tonight to put down the Schluter Dieter. Yes, the Schluter. Got to get the Schluter down. Your world will change for the better, guaranteed. Especially if this microphone worked and you actually heard what I just said. Goodbye.